clean, old-fashioned hate. There's really no other choice. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Georgia's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time? There he goes! To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Finds his target down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Dogs are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And the Dogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Georgia! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. To the air, it's King. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A bit. On that one, just out of his reach. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in. College sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. They get to him as he throws. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from his own end zone. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Phillips. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass, it's Fitzpatrick. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Got a man, it's Davis. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in, it's Davis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're not into threes. They want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Firing to the right, complete. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. A quick touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Puts it out of the air. Hard running there. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd?
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you can go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Oh, he missed it. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech was a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Touchdown, Dogs! Special teams proving to be special. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Give to the back. Got enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. That's caught. It's Taylor. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Quickly to the tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Working that left side now.
Well, I'll give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Just enough time to get off 1 more snap. On the move, he fires. Trying to find the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush is on him. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments.
Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. It's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the 1st half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something.
Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Fitzpatrick. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Creates a little space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Give to the running back. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try the run. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Out of the backfield, he's open. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running.
There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Going to swing it on second down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, and this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by just 2 over Vanderbilt. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Flips it out to the back. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
That's reeled in. It's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it. Touchdown Bulldogs. He got loose and it was lights out after that. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice.
Turning it on! And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Fitzpatrick. That's caught. It's Davis. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They go to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Dropping back, it's Fitzpatrick. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had to stand by and watch botched that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Takes it on the shovel. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. To the air, it's Holstein. Hauls it in. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fights off a defender. Slithers into space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Motion from the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the bite into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. He's up to 107 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Scanning the field, it's Fitzpatrick. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got his man on the right. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. It's complete to the left.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up. But this one, 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll keep it himself. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Defense looks as if it's coming. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. Makes the catch, it's Davis. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.